Welcome to the Jay and Friends Podcast.
You ain't been on social media, but like the crazy part is like some of them runs that go viral and it be split screen and you see you like just looking at the phone as the shit is going, and then your facial expressions is like it look like you when you in whatever's on your phone and then somebody say some wild shit, you be like, or you be like. You keep going scrolling this shit.
Cause I'll be listening. I'll be listening.
Shit. Yo. I want to welcome you to the Jay and Friends Podcast featuring Nell, episode 277, man. Hudgins.com. We're here. We are bike. Before I get started, I want to send a shout out to those that wear the uniform, those that wear the uniform, those that wear the uniform in the future. Shout out to those that hang out at the VA all day in the United States of Baltimore, Zone 18. And the rest of PG County. All right, man. Again, I tell y'all this every week. We're gonna be here for a good time, not a long time. I got a podcast opener for y'all. Like to hear it. Here you go.
I am a bachelor and I will not marry till the right girl comes along. But while I'm waiting, I don't mind dating girls that I know are wrong.
Wake it up, wake it up, wake it up. Welcome to the Jay and Friends Podcast featuring Nell, episode 277. I'm your host, Jay.com. We are here, we are bike. Again, we're going to be here for a good time, not a long time. And shit, just bring a little bit of joy to your week. How you doing? How you feel? How's your week?
Coolin', man. I mean, it's just been a regular week. There's nothing, work has been work. Normal shit. Paying Darno, for next week. But had my fantasy draft last night.
Word.
I think I did decent. They said they had me projected 10-4 coming in fourth place.
Mm.
It was a pick that I messed up on. I want to cuss over soon.
What?
Because I was tripping. I had both of them in the queue. But I picked Debo Samuel over Stephon Diggs, and I was tripping. As soon as I did it, like, why did I do that? So I just got to hope that shit pay off.
I think it will.
Though.
Terry is the number one, so that's who you're going to double to make Debo beat you. Because Debo ain't a true wide receiver. He's a running back and trying to play
wide receiver. So. And that's why I was thinking him, because I'm like, Austin Eckler, I've drafted him probably like 5 years in a row when he was with San Diego, and I drafted him last year. But he will always kill me, him or Keenan Allen. Always ended up drafting them. They seem to always get hurt. So they always hurt me in the playoff game. So we'll see. Because last year I was in 3, and I was trash. All 3 teams. And that shit was... That was...
you used the same draft
that was $400. It was $400. It was one league was $200, 100. I really don't even have a scheme. I just go out there and put together the best players that I like. So I see what's out there. Normally I try to go running back heavy, but since the league has changed, I've been going wide receiver heavy. So like these first 3 picks were wide receivers. Except for Jamal Gibbs. I picked up Gibbs, the running back from Detroit. That was my number one. That was my first pick. I had the 7th pick in the 12-man league. So.
Not a good spot.
Not a good spot. That's why they said, like, I picked the guys that I was able to get. They gave me an A grade, though. They gave me an A grade. So they was like, the wide receiver that I was able to get was a good job. But I still think I should have grabbed Stephon. So if he does good, I'm going to shoot myself in the foot for going against my better judgment. But other than that, though, man, everything been cool, man.
My week was dope. I spent majority of the week in Virginia Beach. It's our handling business. You could really tell the weather's changing in the evening and in the morning.
In the morning, damn, the evening, motherfucker. Car say it's 60 degrees ahead all week. It's 60.
Love it. Almost hitting season. You can tell. We almost what? Summer solstice is September 22nd, so we about 20 what? August, yeah, 5 days from the actual first day of fall, and time go back November, right? Yeah,
something like that. Yeah,
Fall
it's
back.
after. It's after
Yeah.
my birthday. It's
Yeah.
after October.
Like
so, yeah.
November 2nd, some shit like that. The first Sunday in November, so we almost there. Man, that shit was straight, man. You ready to start it?
Yeah, man.
Back to school, man. Kids going back to school.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to school. As my kids getting older, man, it's easier. Like they just send me the Shein or the StockX links and buy. Young boy get uniform, so all you really buying is some sneakers.
Right. Yeah, Darnell, she was doing mostly her own shopping. She's like, "Daddy, is there money on my card?"
The green card.
You know, her green card. That's all she know. Is there money on my green card? That's all she know. So I gave her new card yesterday because the old one that shit expired, so she got a new card. So, and the main thing she was worried about is her hair. She wanted her hair dyed.
What'd she get it dyed to?
It's like a burgundy color.
All burgundy?
All burgundy. She wanted to do black
All
with this pink
over
streak. Her
burgundy.
whole head is burgundy.
What made her want to do that?
I don't know. She said she liked it. Her sister has red. Almost about the same color. Sanaya FaceTimed me yesterday and was like, "Look, Dad, you grown. Like, you like it? I love it. If you like it."
Oh, God. Okay. Hey.
So she just got her hair dyed today, so I know she's tickled about that. Because I told her she only could get to do a piece that she wanted. And then her mom said she could do it without bleaching it to make it because you got to maintain that shit consistently.
Yeah.
But her mother said she didn't bleach it, so it's not going to be
So it's going to go away.
the maintenance. Yeah, it's not going to be as strenuous. I'm like, oh, all right. I mean, which is fine. I mean, I'm back. Papa Bear back at work, so we can get shit. Shit was just a quick struggle, but Papa Bear back, baby.
That's it. So shit, fuck it.
Yeah, so it is what it is. But yeah, I'm happy. You know, she's going back to school. She's going to be going to the 8th grade, so we coming up on high school real soon. So I'm happy because I get to really see. I've been seeing my daughter like grow. It's like I speak about it on the podcast a lot that I never got a chance to really see Sanaya grow because of the thing that me and her mom went through. So to be able to watch Darnell to grow and then now have her live with me since last year, like I really see the changes and the differences in her and her growing. So it's been a dope experience seeing my little baby grow up.
Fatherhood. Love it.
Single father. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later.
Single father.
I'm a single father, right?
All right. Muriel Bowser. For the listeners outside of the DMV, Muriel Bowser is the mayor of DC. And in recent times, she went viral in the local area for being grateful for the federal surge that President Trump has put forth.
We greatly appreciate the surge of officers that enhance what MPD has
Welcome
been
to the
able
Dear
to
Friends
do
Podcast.
in this city. The most significant thing that we are highlighting today is the area of crime that was most troubling for us in 2023. Now, we have driven it down over the last years, but I'm going to get my glasses so I can make sure I can see it correctly. But for carjackings, the difference between this period, this 20-day period of this federal surge and last year represents a 87% reduction.
So taking what she said and taking into account that President Trump has said he sent shots to Westmore that he would put the National Guard on the streets of Maryland.
Baltimore.
To Baltimore, my fault. Not say it's Baltimore, my bad. to that, you say what?
Let them.
You cool with it?
I ain't in the streets.
You cool with it?
I'm cool with it.
So at first, I ain't gonna even hold you.
Now I see what they out here doing, being on TikTok. I see how they really running down and shaking down on people doing a lot of illegal shit. They definitely doing some illegal shit. I mean, I didn't ever think they were going to be on some upstanding police work shit.
They never are.
They never
They
are.
mix a little bit of bad, a little bit of good with a whole lot of bad.
You gotta remix it in.
Writing reports and make
put
it
some
look
cut
like-
on it.
Yeah.
But
making me a cold cut.
yeah. But they need it. The city needs it. My friend of mine's daughter's brother, he just turned 17. He on his second gun charge.
Damn.
17. Come from a good home. So why you want to play with guns like that, bro? He was actually 16. He turned 17 in prison. Well, in jail anyway, because he hasn't been in court yet. So like things like that, you need that crackdown on. Because I mean, I don't know. I know a lot of times we like to put everything on a parent that get your kids out here doing this, your kids out here doing that. I come from a single parent household. It's my mom. And when she was home, she wasn't working. Is my mother a super disciplinarian? No. But a lot of times she was working to take care of 3 kids. She couldn't discipline her oldest child like she probably would have. So it's times where I was out of line and I was on my New Jersey Drive shit, stealing cars, doing other wild shit that, I'd rather not speak on, but it was like wild shit that I could have got serious, some serious trouble, serious time for. So it was those were decisions that I chose to make, though. I have a really good upbringing. I know, and I knew right from wrong. So a lot of times I know we try to put it on the parents. But if that child is coherent and can understand, they understand right from wrong. And a lot of these kids like to do the easy way and be a follower and do wrong.
What's the happy medium though if you got a parent that knows full goddamn well they kid out here doing fuckery and causing the havoc to the neighborhood and to the neighbors and people in the community?
I think they be scared of their child. I think they be scared of them to a certain degree.
Okay, so what do you do for those parents that's egging this shit on of these kids being maniacs outside?
I mean, you let shit like what's about to go on through Trump and them. Let it go through. First of all, it's not going to last.
That was my next question. Like, what will be a good round number? And is it going to be effective? Because at that point, you close up shopping till the feds leave.
A little bit.
Leave, the corners get back to working. We seen The Wire. They shut it down.
Absolutely. It's just like Amsterdam. That you get the numbers well. You may make some major arrests doing this, though. You may get some major key figures. I mean, all these people tell. So you may get some key things out of this possibly. If they work hard of it, they police at it enough, they will. These guys be on these corners, they talk all that shit, they pull out their phones. One thing they don't want to do, let's go to jail.
How do you, in your opinion though, how do you this shit all sound good? And I'm for this, I want to go on the record. Like, I really like what's going on. I really like that black people, brown people, white people are saying they feel safe. Even rappers like, nigga, I could go walk around
That's how the DC
with my
dude,
jewels
he had a
on
jewelry.
and not to worry about getting robbed. I can go to over there the high end side, city center, and not get robbed. I could go shop in peace and not have to look over my shoulder. So like Nell said, some of the shit they're doing is illegal.
Mm-hmm.
Is fucking immoral, borderline immoral. But what you can argue with is the results. And for the first, and I'm not a big T supporter, but I do agree with some of the shit that he do. My only question is, how do you sustain? Because it looks good when you that TV show where the people fucking hoard and they come and they send a big cleaning crew in to clean the house.
Mhm.
What happened when the cleaning crew leave?
Well, you can't.
You got to what is the plan to maintain this?
You can't because you don't have the numbers, the strength in numbers.
Got to be some type of plan though.
You can't execute a plan without folks. See,
You
this
take-
plan is working because you're bringing in another branch of service to help
I'm
out.
saying, okay, well, let's just say over East, it's 3 major players who supplying the East with their hard white, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just took all 3 down, and you got the 3 next in charge.
Mm-hmm.
You got their ear. Like, okay, well, what's the plan? You move that over there, on the understanding that 47th on. Hey, you keep that over there. I turn the blind eye, but anything come across this over here, because they got their little zones where they got to keep right. That's what I'm saying, like shit like that.
That's cool for and it's cool for now. I'll listen for now, but until the money calls, the money is always going to call.
If you can make everything you want on that side of 47,
it's not enough.
And I'm just using that as an example.
I'm saying like it's not enough because someone is going to open up shop in the territory, and they'll say like, "Yeah, it'll be clean for a minute," and this is real life shit.
Yeah.
But no, you got to go get it. There's untapped territory over there now. So I have to go and get that money.
I deal with the problems.
Absolutely.
Gotcha. So speaking on Trump and Kamala Harris talks back in 2004 that Trump was unstable, obsessed with revenge, and out for unchecked power, and warned us about the use of the United States military against citizens who disagreed with him. Like, here it go.
Donald Trump intends to use the United States military against American citizens who simply disagree with him. People he calls, quote, the enemy from within. America, this is not a candidate for president who is thinking about how to make your life better. This is someone who is unstable, obsessed with revenge, consumed with grievance, and out for unchecked power. Donald Trump.
And the next part, I should say, Donald Trump will use the United States military against citizens who do not agree with him.
No, man.
I will go on the record to say that for right now, and I really can't speak too much on these ICE detention centers and camps and shit right now, because I don't have enough information. But I will go on record to say that I don't have any. Let me reword that. My grace meter is very short with people who are illegally here. Like, you make it, you make it. You paid the fee, fuck it. That's the cost of doing business. But don't the people up at Capitol Hill and shit, like, now I don't agree with like abuse and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're hoarding thousands and hundreds of thousands of immigrants, whatever, a father might not be with the mother and the children. But now if they're like splitting up, you send the mama here, the kids here, and the father there, and the brother there, and you doing that shit on purpose, and that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
But I get it with like, I'm gonna assume that some of that shit is like misconstrued. Like the whole family can't stay together, but the daddy has to go over here or whatever. But
right.
This use of the military, shit work. Working. So.
Well, you got to do shit different, bro. We've been doing the same thing. He has a different tactic.
A whole different tactic.
Yeah. I mean, he's a different person. I mean, he doesn't come from military or anything.
And we ain't never seen this shit done.
Yeah. And we're watching a casino owner, entertainer.
In real time.
Run the show. And I understand Ronald Reagan was what? He was an actor at one time, but.
Yeah, old Ronnie.
But this is totally different. Like, Trump was on TV, you're fired. Like, you were a part of that type
Give him that showmanship.
Yeah. And he's a petty guy.
AF.
But one thing, like, once again, like, we talk this Big T shit, but
it should just be funny. It's not like we support him.
But
like,
the guy's a smart guy. Like, he knows exactly what he's doing. And his team does also.
He be on that Kanye shit.
Yeah.
Y'all think I'm wild and crazy and stupid. I'm just gonna say this shit. It ain't on the list, but he wanted to pull the broadcasting rights of ABC and CBS. Talking about they spread false, fake news. And,
yeah, fake news. I mean, he made that term, fake news.
Fake news.
Fake news. Fake news.
Funny. It's funny, but it ain't funny because this is the man who speaks for all. For
he's
everybody.
the leader of the free people, right?
Yeah, that's what they say.
That's what they say, right? We all free. Yeah. What Kamala said wasn't incorrect.
No.
And some of the shit that's going on, we knew what would happen.
We knew exactly what was going to happen. And it was outlined in Project Blase Blah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Real quick, Trump and Department of Defense Secretary Hegseth look to renaming the Department of Defense to the Department of War. The Department of Defense name came around in like 1754 to like 1902, some shit like that. And then it was changed to Department of War from like 1902 to 1948. And then it never changed since then. But of course, Big T being a showman, it was like Department of Defense. The name doesn't sound good. Department of War, and that's he was like.
Yeah.
So it's retarded. Like,
I mean, that really wouldn't bother me. I mean, okay.
Department of War, and he wouldn't be the Secretary of Defense. He'd be the Secretary of War. That would change his like. Okay. We're not always at war though.
We're not. But I mean, that's once again that's a Trump thing. It's a Trumpism. It's just what he does. This is Cracker Barrel taking the cracker off the barrel. I mean, this is it. Like, yo, what are you doing? Like, so you just gonna change it for what? It wasn't broke, but it's the new millennium shit, right? So you just gotta change shit that has been sticking around. So,
he killed it with that one liner. And they just intertwined together.
I know, right?
I see what you did.
Yeah. Yep. While he was talking, I was setting that one up in my mind. I said, I got one.
You threw one right off the bat, boy.
I got one. Yeah. So,
Oh, man. All right. This is with sad news to announce. Have you been under a rock? There is a shooting at a Catholic school in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Wednesday, September 27th. 2 children were killed and 17 more were wounded. The shooter is identified as Robin Westman, 23, died of a self-inflicted wound at the scene after firing through windows at the Annunciation Church outside of the building. Nell, I've done a lot of research, just trying to understand about the person responsible for this. I don't want to use that S word, and the motives behind it. But Nell said that
I can't. The person I should have saved it, but they
left a manifesto.
Yeah.
So first off, Robin Westman was originally Robert Westman, and his mother had him change his pronouns, how he identifies in 2019, 2020 or something. So now she goes by Robin Westman. But what did the manifesto talk about?
For the main thing, it just was, apologizing to his parents and his siblings, saying, what he's about to do is going to, stick around and stick with them for a very long time, and he's sorry that he put this on them, and he just was apologizing about certain things, and he was saying he didn't want to be in this evil world anymore, and he just was tired of being here, and that he had to do something. He did say fuck Big T. And he put that shit. I think he put it on a magazine. Mm-hmm. He wrote it on a magazine too. Fuck Fuck him. But I hate this shit because now it's starting to happen. Not starting, but it's really been happening almost every year somewhere. Some type of school shooting. A kid was locked up yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I was listening to on no, I read this shit here. And I think it was in Baltimore. He had a unloaded gun though. It wasn't loaded
In school.
in school. It was middle school. It wasn't high school. He was arrested, as he should have been.
Did they say like did he have any plans of getting bullied?
They didn't say. I think he just might have was able to get a hold of it. And when it's shit like that, lock both of them up. Lock his parents up too. Lock it.
So you locked the parents up for that one?
They didn't say yet though.
But you think they should be locked up? Even if they had nothing to do with him sneaking and finding a spot where they had a gun. They know none the wiser that they son went and got the step stool and
if it's their gun,
yeah, it's theirs.
yes. If it's, I believe you should be locked up if it's the parents' firearm. If it's the parents' firearm, you should be arrested.
But he bought it in the street, did not.
No, because there's nothing you really gonna do about it.
Do that.
Because if you go over your homeboy Wayne house and Wayne had the gun and he's like, yo, let me hold it, yo. Like, all right, man, go ahead.
Wow.
You can't do nothing about that. That shit could have been outside. They had it. They couldn't even had to be in the house. They could have just had it stashed in the alley somewhere, pick it up when they on their way to school. I'm like, yeah, I got this. Okay. And however they found out, I'm glad they found out. If I tell Darnell all this because the school Darnell went to, kid actually was killed last year, like the first week of school. The two kids, they had an argument over a girl, and they were fighting in the bathroom. And then the kid pulled out a firearm and shot to kill the kid in the bathroom over a girl. Kids, middle school though. And so yeah, man, with the school shit, it's scary. I literally think about it all the time. Not because that's what the school Darnell attends now, but just like this shit can happen anyway. They said these kids were at prayer.
Yeah.
When it's happening.
Yeah. Man.
And this Joker does this. And I don't understand, like what do you... I don't think they understand, like, that you really not going to be famous. Because, like, once it's over. Because this is how media is. It's over for us. It's not over for the family. Because it'll forever be with them. But once it goes on, especially with the killer not being alive, the story really doesn't stay alive.
As you were saying, I'm sitting there thinking, you're right. The killer never is really idolized or immortalized, right? Because I don't remember the names, but I just remember Sandy Hook. I remember the Orlando club shooting.
Yeah.
You remember
the joint out in Vegas.
The country music festival, or the Boston Marathon, whatever.
Yeah, those guys.
And
you remember that because that was a big thing in a movie.
But you don't ever, San Bernardino. Don't know you don't really remember them. So
yeah,
you're a
Yeah, so I don't know.
Watch too many movies.
Yeah, and I hate it. Like, you weak piece of shit.
Thanks.
These people can't. They were kids. They can't defend themselves. And you go in here with a rifle. Once again, another high power
rifle, pistol. I think a revolver.
Had some work with them.
Yeah.
Like, you do this. You are a fucking coward.
100%.
You go down as a coward. And seriously, like, on some goddamn Samuel shit, like, and I hope you burn in hell. Seriously, because it's fucked up. I hate it. I hate anybody losing their life. Murder is murder. Fucking with the babies, man. You fucking pussy, like, because is this an evil world? Yes. Is this a world that's still not with the pronouns, all the LGBT? People aren't comfortable with it, depending on where you live. I don't know how it is in Minnesota. I'm not from Minnesota. I don't know anything about Minnesota but Randy Moss and KG and Ant.
They can leave my man out.
But I'm sure they do get pushback from that. It is different to see, and I see it all the time when I'm out, a man, straight like manly man that's dressed in ponytails. And had, because he had his picture that they had posted, he had ponytails in his head. So it is. And then some people aren't comfortable with it. And I'm not saying that they should voice their opinions and be mean or, yellow slurs, the F word to them and stuff like that. Like, so, but that still doesn't mean you get a firearm and I'm just going to go kill some innocent people that has nothing to do with what's going on inside of me and my feelings. And it's fucked up. And then I haven't seen, I don't know if the cops took him out or he took himself out, but I think he took himself out. And then you cop out to that. Now, granted,
nobody.
That's a tough ass way to go out because you really got to be ballsy to pull that trigger.
Yeah.
It's a coward way out. But you got to have big balls to pull that motherfucking trigger.
At that point, I think he knew or she knew what was the alternative. You don't leave now. Your life is.
Yeah. But hey, because I know his name because of the shit, but they might could have took you to McDonald's or Burger King like they did Dylan Roof. This man shot up the whole fucking church. They stopped and let him get some food.
I sure did. He alive?
Yes.
I like.
Yeah, he
ain't getting that.
No.
All right. Thoughts, prayers, and just well wishes to all those that affected. Our condolences to and a speedy recovery to everybody who was shot. It brings me with such sad news, other sad news. We're gonna name this podcast Tyreek. Cause Tyreek. If you
Dylan Roof has 9 life sentences.
Good God Almighty. Can sleep that out. Okay.
Plus 95 years.
So
and he's 31.
Yeah.
Actually, damn, that just happened. The anniversary just passed over being 10 years. It's been 10 years.
That's flu.
June 17th of 2015.
All right. Tyreek Hill. I know Tyreek Hill has a lot of kids.
Well, Tyreek Hill, the wide receiver. Star wide receiver for the
Miami Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins, formerly of the Kansas City Chiefs. The Cheetah.
He was married to Keita Vicario. And Keita Vicario has walked away from her 17-month marriage to Tyreek Hill with $500K lump sum payment, $50K a month in allowance, $100K for a new car, and $450K in legal fees to be paid by Tyreek, and split sharing of the $5.5 million Miami mansion. To that, Brother Nell, you say what?
All right. So you know how I felt when I called you about this. Like, yo, you see this shit?
Like he got the letter from his lawyer.
I was upset. And just like you have to do as an adult, you have to take a step back for a second. Take a step back and think.
Oh, shit. Are you backpedaling from our conversation?
Just a little bit.
Okay, go ahead. I want to hear this. I don't know this, y'all. This is my first time hearing it.
The man definitely been cheated and had kids on his wife. Mark. He on his offset shit.
Trash.
Okay.
And so I'm not saying she is deserving of it. All of that.
What word you gonna use?
But she definitely played her cards right with not leaving him. She played the game how the game should be played.
Help me understand.
So that's your wife. I don't know how long their relationship was before, and they have kids together also. I don't know how long they was together before they got married.
True.
But they was together. He married her. And he continued to fornicate with other women and have other children out of wedlock.
That he did.
So, as a great man once said on The Wire, the game is the game. And that's the part of the game. So, at first, I was pissed, like, this some bullshit. How the fuck? Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. I was pissed. I called Jay. I was hot than a motherfucker. I'm riding down Pulaski Highway like, yo, the fuck you mean? $50,000 a month. The fuck? Bitch, you wasn't in Kansas City while I was catching these passes?
He was not talking like that.
I was really upset about it.
He was.
And I'm like, $450,000 in legal fees. Who the fuck did he have? A goddamn
Diddy Dream Team? Mark Agnifilo.
Like, yo, she was loaded over that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he just had a public defender. Because ain't no way that they let you get waxed like that, son. She get an allowance. The $100,000 car. And also what I was saying, when I was like, yo, and I don't want to hear that bullshit about what's the term they use? Like the lifestyle that they're used to. I'm the one who made this lifestyle. Bitch, I made you. Okay?
Answer this then.
Yes, sir.
What if you, Darnell King Bentley, was married to a woman who just blows the fuck up, and now she is a digital print ad superstar, right?
Mm-hmm.
The next Buffy without being super sexual. After 17 months, we got to put this in men terms, right?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't have no kids, but she had pregnancy scares with for a fact she got pregnant, either had abortion or took Plan B.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all share 2 kids together.
Mm-hmm.
As a man, are you taking her to court to get something?
Probably not.
She put you in this lifestyle. She got you driving these cars. She got you in the circle. Whether you with her or not, you're now involved.
I'm a top.
You're in the circle. You in these circles. You're not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not the boss sips or the one that Jason Lee on, but you're in blogs.
Yeah.
You are in a certain level. You moving. You got motion. You don't go after her for anything. I'm just framing it how women be framing the shit.
Am I keeping the kids?
You 50-50. She got a grueling schedule, so that's one thing she didn't. For the sake of this debate, y'all got 50-50 because y'all in the same city. So you can take the baby to school.
But if I have the kids,
50-50 though.
Hard to say.
You get 3 nights a week, all spring breaks, all summers, Christmas vacation, spring breaks. So it ended up being like $170.
It depends on how much I help.
A lot.
Cut the check.
You want hold on. Let me go down this list. Would you like an allowance? Would you request an allowance, a monthly allowance? On top of spousal support? First question. Are you gonna get take child support off the table because you're 50-50?
Right. No child support.
Are you asking for spousal support and an allowance?
I'm looking up Tyreek. I'm just looking up Tyreek monies, how his money's broke down real quick. Like,
imagine her money is the same as his then.
3 years, $90 million.
She signed with Sports Illustrated, 3 years, $90 million. What we doing?
Yeah, you got to cut the check. And what do I do? Nothing?
You just got a little motion on maybe like some merch shit, but not
cut the check.
Not like that.
Cut the check.
You want access to the few mansions she got too?
Cut the check.
New car?
Absolutely. Cybertruck me, baby.
Legal fees?
Hell yeah.
And you're not gonna think of yourself less than as a man?
Not when I'm spending that money, I won't. The fuck? The fuck?
You know how the internet gonna be? He's a man. He's a provider. He's supposed to just walk away and not take anything. He didn't help her earn anything.
Ex, what's the name, sister?
Who?
Jussie, whatever his name
Juicy
is.
Smollett.
Juicy Smollett. Ex her sister. That's why he washing her ass now. Nah.
Tyreek.
No, Tyreek was
Tyreek.
Yo, you can't keep having kids on your wife though, yo. Like, yo, I ain't saying one, like, oh, you had one. But like, no.
3.
Yeah.
And then back to back too.
Yeah, pack him up.
All right. Get him out of here.
Yeah, pack him the fuck up.
Warren Buffett. Hold on. Want to talk about Young Thug? Or we gonna skip over that?
Fuck that snitch.
All right. Warren Buffett. He just made a statement.
You see that how they throw a flag for that shit though?
What?
That little slime shit?
No.
The kid, he got a sack in a preseason game and he did that shit. They say it's gang shit, so you can't do that.
Who said this? The NFL?
In the NFL. They said that's why he got the
what
flag.
When they used to do that.
Nah,
like
and then the thumbs down shit.
Oh, that's gang sign?
That's gang shit.
I'm getting no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But they threw a flag. He got a big sack. And then he got a flag for it because he did that little slime shit. They say it's gang shit.
Somebody in the NFL snitching.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, Warren Buffett said a college degree doesn't matter. Articles from Fortune, it also referenced Yahoo Finance. And basically Warren Buffett's stance is that a college degree is not a factor in hiring for CEOs for Berkshire Hathaway. Buffett emphasized raw business talent and character over academic credentials, citing examples like Pete Legge, Bill Gates, and Brian Rosner, who succeeded without any education. Basically, a drug dealer with a heart. He understands how to run a Fortune 500 company. He knows logistics. He knows marketing. You know what I'm saying? He knows promo.
Most kingpins, if you look or you follow a federal case or some shit, or you talk to somebody like Big Meech and his brother Terry, they'll tell you like how the structure, even in the mafia. I mean, started from the mafia anyway. The structure is like a CEO.
Absolutely.
So
you isolate yourself and hire the smartest people to work those particular shit. So you get you a system that got you get you your company that puts systems in place to make everything smooth, and everybody should be going to the head man. Everybody got supervisors for this for a reason. So now I get it. Do I think I will say this: the degree matter back at one point. Then it was only less academic and more of, did you put time and effort into just securing this piece of paper? Because really, we don't care. You're going to relearn what you need to know anyway. So they want to know that, did you start and finish what it took in 4 years or 2 years or whatever, however many years to get that said piece of paper?
Yeah, I think because of the amount of money that it costs. No, the amount of money that it costs to go to school. They also put a hindrance on it also. Because it's like, yo, you're going to be in a hole so bad.
You'll never end up in a lifetime.
Yeah.
For what? To say I make $100,000. You go spend $400,000 to go to school, spend $100,000 at your height, only to pay $300 a month for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
That's
as much as people, I mean, she hates it. She doesn't like to talk about it much. But of course, Mama Nell had me at a very, very young age. And she didn't finish school because she had to become a mother. She was a mother and just continued to mother with me and my two sisters. And she didn't go back. At one time, she did try to go back and get her diploma. But just work and her business, she couldn't at the time because she was running her business by herself. But my mother has a doctrine and getting motherfucking money. So her not having a GED or diploma
ain't stop shit.
It didn't stop anything. It didn't stop her from getting her CDLs and driving school bus. It didn't stop her from going from that to working at MTA for 10 years and then making so much money that she said, I'm going to quit. I'm not going to work for a year and figure out what I want to do in life. And then once she figured it out, she then went, got all her credentials, and opened up her assisted living business. And now she done took that assisted living business to a DDA business. So now it go from nothing to Prezi Rollies and 1, 2, 3 units for her company and shit like that. So, and she did that with
no college education,
no high school, very little. My mother had me at 13. Very little education. The same age my daughter is right now. I'm going to the 8th grade. My mother had me at 13, 14. My mother's birthday is coming up, so it's September the 9th. So it's birthday coming up. But,
bruh, if you went to college at 18, graduated at 22, let's just say you made $100,000 a month, and you died at 80, and you never stopped making payments to the day you died. You died that's 696 months at $300. You would only pay $200, and that's without interest too. Not straight payments, no interest. $208,800, and that's you still owe $194,200.
I mean, you gotta go to college for certain jobs, being a doctor, a lawyer, shit that you need to learn. But for the masses now,
they take the experience over a degree.
You should. Most times.
You're talking like upper level.
A lot of upper level management positions that I've looked at, they want you to have some type of degree, which I don't. I don't have a degree. I know I'm a leader of the people. I know I'm a leader of people. I know I'm a leader of men.
Welcome to the Jay and Friends
I know how to supervise. Much as I am an asshole at heart, I know how to manage people. I know how to get through to people without having to yell, curse, talk like I'm from East Baltimore. Like, no, I know how to get through to people. So, and I know how to manage very well. I didn't need a degree for that. You know, one thing we didn't talk about last week.
What?
We didn't talk about like the thing with Trump when the like keep more erasing about like slavery and shit from like the Smithsonian.
We touched on it months back, but Trump has this big thing where they are going through and erasing the historical moments or just the history of slaves, period. From the Black History Museum, out of textbooks, and anything that signifies that in any Smithsonian museum is getting taken out. Even they shut down PBS, but they have an alternative channel, and they already got cartoons flowing that got like pilgrims and shit on a boat. And then they talking shit about Indians. That Indians aren't trustworthy and all this other stuff. Meanwhile, we came over and gave them the blankets with the goddamn with the disease on it and killed them off and shit.
So let's say President Trump accused the Smithsonian of focusing too much on how bad slavery was and not enough on the brightness of America. He said the Smithsonian is out of control, where everything discussed is horrible. Our country is bad, how slavery was, and how accomplished and downtrodden have been. It was nothing about success, nothing about brightness, nothing about the future. He said this country cannot be woke because woke is broke. We have the hottest country in the world, and we want people to talk about it, including in our museums.
Your John, trash. Jay-Z Kingdom Come album, trash. New York taxi cab. Trash.
Donald Trump. Trash. Come on, man. God.
I'm trying to think because I like to go to the Smithsonian, so I'm trying to think.
The African American History Museum.
I haven't been in there yet. I still haven't been in there.
It's
yet.
six or seven stories, but you go into the museum, you got to go down into the basement 2 levels, and it starts at slavery, and as you start come up until you get to like modern day today, and then as you go up to the next 3 levels, it's just like Dream Team, Jordan, Tupac, James Brown, my man who just died, who ate the bat, Ozzy Osbourne, like all of them. But if you take that whole bottom out, like they got pieces of the ships that the slaves came on. They got the actual chains and shit that they chained them up with, and it get deep into the story.
I remember when some people was upset about the African American Museum because they thought it was going to be something different. They thought like they want to like deep dive into
the traumas that black people got.
Yes, basically. Yeah, people was going there and dashikis and everything. It was ready, and they left out of there like, what the fuck was this? Like I said, I haven't been there yet. Every time I thought about going, or if I was in DC, I'm like, oh shit, I'm at the Smithsonian. The tickets are sold out, so I'm not able to go.
It's easy. Walk right.
But
you ain't gotta you just walking. You go through that museum and you realize that we set the trend. Everything was stolen from us. And even all we went through, they still jacking our shit.
That's a fact.
How we at the bottom, we make the least, spend the most. You jack our music, like rock and roll, stole it.
Mm-hmm.
Country music, stole it. Like infiltrated rap, but some of y'all can rap. Like the GOAT, one of the GOATs, Eminem, and a few other ones. But
no, that's it.
One more.
It ain't MGK. It ain't Yellow Wolf. It ain't Vanilla Ice.
Shout out to my man Blind Fury from Freestyle Friday though. He could rap his ass off.
It ain't Lil White.
Belly Gang Cushion on his way up. Lil White hard though.
Lil White hard. Lil White hard. Lil White was he used to be jumping with 3-6. Lil White
on the Juicy J beats.
Yeah, Lil White was.
But now, you still our shit. Like we set the trend. So, all of this shit that's happening. This is my closing. I'll let you close it out. They're gonna put it right back. You can't. You may be able to take it away. You may be able to hide it, but you can't erase what happened. I'm on my chick shit. I ain't gonna forget what you did, and they ain't gonna ever forget it. We ain't gonna never forget it. We ain't gonna never forget it.
No, what people need to do though is like they need to. If you want to learn history too, you always one thing. We have the greatest museum in the world, and that's the Black Wax Museum in Baltimore. People still come from all over to come visit that place. Right? Come look at it. It happened. There's nothing that you can take away from it. You can't take it away. Slavery was bad. It was evil. It was a time. And it was only fucking my great-grandmother had to deal with that shit. And my great-grandmother was alive. And she had to deal with slavery. So that lets you know still how close slavery still was to me. And when I look at someone, if I look at a white person, I see a white man. I don't see a cracker or trailer trash or whatever, because we don't have any names that hurts them or like hurt to them.
We do. I ain't gonna say them on camera.
Yeah, don't do that. But the first name that a white man says,
yeah, you already know it,
is call him a nigga. And I've talked about it on here, and I've been called a nigga by a white man. And then I cut the white man, I cut the guy off. He was a white guy. Cut him off, threw my hand up. Oh shit, my fault, because I didn't see him. So he was like, you fucking nigger. And there is a God. I backed up, damn near threw my transmission trying to get the car in reverse. And he was stopped at a stoplight. And I was able to pull up right next to him. And before I could say anything, that man said, "Sorry, sir. I am so sorry, sir."
You was not talking like that just 2 minutes ago.
I don't use that word. I am so sorry, sir. And I said, now, if I get out this motherfucking car and act like a nigga, I'm going to go to jail. And once again, he said, "I'm so sorry, sir." And then the light turned green and he peeled off.
I'm like, say it one more time. Niggas in the back.
"Sorry, sir." That's how he was. And that's a lot of times how white people see us. The first time anything happens, they jump to that. And they'd be like, "Well, y'all get to say it, but you saying it to hurt me. You don't have to fucking call me any name."
Yeah, boy.
You don't. Just like sir, you could, fuck you, motherfucker. I'm fine with that. But because that's when you look at me, that's what you see. You see a nigga. You don't see a black man. You see I am a nigger. Hard ER. And then the moment when you fuck them up and you go viral because somebody in the film you fucking them up, you doing something wrong, you know. But that's how it is with Big T crazy with this shit. No, this shit has happened. I will always make sure that my kids do know where there was a time. Of course, when we grew up, we know that in February we was watching Roots.
Right. They don't repeat.
We was going to watch Roots. Roots was going to be on TV, but we definitely watched it in school. We know BET was going to play that shit, play the whole joint out every day. They need to see that. It was a horrible time, but you need to see.
Yeah.
If the history was reversed, they would need to see. Like, yo, this was the history of it. This is how they treated human beings because of their color, not because of nothing else.
Nothing else. Y'all still bleed red.
We talk about what shit like going back to like when Lil Yachty and Blood Muslim got into it because he had mentioned George Floyd's name. It wasn't worse than Lil Wayne when he beat the pussy like Emmett Till. Bro, and then I thank God that it took radio a little while to take that shit out. But like, you know what they did to that little boy? Because when he didn't whistle at a white woman that didn't go to jail and said to this day that she lied.
The Emmett Till shit at the like his a whole thing like reenactment of his casket at
you might
church.
Keep going in and out a little bit.
Oh, what's the reenactment of him, his body at the church, and you can only come in one way and go down and whatever, but it's great. And it showed his actual. And
he should. And I'm glad that his mom was strong enough
to allow that.
To allow them to have an open casket and see what they did to a child, and it happened over a lie.
Yeah, when he was whistling at her, was mind his business.
But a kid couldn't whistle at a woman, so he had to lose his life. He had to get strung up, hung, beat, mutilated as a child.
Nothing happened to the perpetrator.
No, nothing.
And nothing didn't even happen to her because she admitted to this shit while she was still alive.
Yeah.
And they was like, ain't nothing they can do. Yes, there's a lot you can do.
And then, I mean, this is 2025. There are still sundown states.
Sundown towns.
Sundown towns?
Yeah.
States, nigga, because these motherfuckers. In West Virginia, still West Virginia. Them Bama boys.
True that.
Them Louisiana guys. Is you know, and them sundown towns, if you don't know, if you ain't white,
it ain't right.
It ain't right. So get your nigga pie eating ass up out of there.
Hard ER.
Facts.
That's the name of the bar. I'm gonna skip some numbers and some monthlies. Football season starts this week, yo.
Yep.
Big kickoff. My Colorado Buffs play 9 o'clock. They play Georgia Tech, 9 o'clock on ESPN. Followed by a slew of games on Saturday.
I had it.
Alabama plays Florida State.
Yeah.
Texas plays somebody. It's a lot of games.
There's a lot of games. Hold
Michigan
up.
versus Notre Dame.
How the hell am I here in November?
We didn't we bet on that? No, I bet my other homeboy. I got Notre Dame losing.
Yeah, so you got Texas, Ohio State at
There we
high
go.
noon.
High noon.
Hershey.
No, what else?
Penn State, Nevada, 3:30. Georgia play at 3:30. They play Marshall. Bama, Florida State at 3:30. So you got
what's that?
That's 12 and that's that 12 and 3 o'clock game.
It's a 7 o'clock game. It's a big one. 7 o'clock. Big red game.
LSU Clemson, 7:30.
7:30. And then it's a Sunday night game. Is that the Notre Dame?
Notre Dame and Miami will play Sunday at 7:30.
I got Miami beating Notre Dame. That's what I bet on.
Yep.
Sunday 7.
Virginia Tech, South Carolina will be at the first game at 3 o'clock. And that's on Sunday. So
college game days at Norfolk State this week.
Yeah. We're down there now. Cam down there talking crazy again.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Norfolk State.
Shout out to Mike Vick, Coach Vick.
So this is the start. Man. Y'all already know this really marks when it's time to get cool and get cold. Because before you know it, January will be here.
Mm-hmm. So, I think this year really went past
fast.
I think so. I don't think it was nothing slow about this year. My summer definitely went past so fast. So that was a quick.
Bro, we almost had the
2-3
200s.
months.
Like the 200s are fucking. So you talking about the summer? Like the episodes are flying, and we don't even do Patreon.
Yeah,
fucking numbers are flying.
So yeah, this year has flown by. But it's still a lot of time left to get a lot of things done.
Yeah, close it out.
So yep,
third quarter was fire.
Yeah,
shout out to all y'all love and support on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Run the numbers. Engagement is needed.
Please.
Also, like, share, comment, subscribe. Cost you nothing. It goes a long way. And if you want your official JFP merch, we will be wearing it next week. But go to thejfpmerch.com to get all your items. I got some randoms for you. How you feel about Gilbert Arenas announced to start a new show, the Arena Gridiron with Skip Bayless, Aqib Talib, and Jay Gruden?
I don't want
Trash.
give a fuck about that show.
I think it's a good show.
I don't want to watch it.
Gilbert is the draw. He gonna have wild takes that maybe not align with a real NFL.
I'm gonna
expert.
make sure that it's blocked so I don't even see it.
I'm reporting on it. I'm gonna come in with some of the good
I don't
takes.
want to see it on YouTube. I don't want to see it on Twitter, X. I don't want to see it. I borderline like Gilbert Arenas. Aqib Talib is a tough
Fresh out for
guy.
hot water.
I don't want to see him. Jay Gruden is a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I already know you're already saving the best for last.
And the motherfucking culture vulture.
I disagree.
Gargamel himself. Skip fucking LeBron James Bayless.
I don't think Skip a culture.
I don't like him. I don't like nothing about him.
I give you that.
I don't like the way he look. I don't like his skin.
Skip
I don't like his wife named Ernestine. I don't
That's how you
fucking
know he
like.
fuck with the culture.
I don't like.
He married Ernestine.
That bitch name ain't Justine.
It's Ernestine.
It don't hit right. Justine. It don't hit right. Nah, I don't like.
I
Skip.
fuck with the show.
I don't like Skip. I'm good. I won't watch it. I won't support it. I'm good, beloved.
Hot take. Ain't a grocery store. I don't care what area you go. There's no grocery store chain better than Wegmans.
Well,
I put Wegmans on the.
I second that.
Money on the table.
No, I second that.
Anyone, even Amazon Fresh, challenging. Nobody better than Wegmans. That shit is on some next level shit.
I'm trying to think, but no, I don't. I mean, because I go to the one in Columbia by the job, and I go to one by my house in Harford County. So
Trader Joe's put you to shame. It's not close. I don't know. I put that on the your man. That this part you got to play this for you, man. I'm glad we in the C block part of the show, so that this don't really get heard because a lot of people gonna listen to this far. But Your man who used to date Raven Simone. Raven Simone.
Yo, I was gonna put that on Twitter. I said, "Yo, kid, then fuck this lady up." Oh my
Raven
God.
Simone was on a podcast with her.
You got the strap. You use the strap.
With her wife.
What's the strap size, bitch? How big that motherfucker strap is? Is that motherfucker?
I'm courteous. I let her choose so that I don't have any problems.
Listen,
but it can't be a color.
Yeah.
Wait.
Cannot be.
I can't emasculate
can't be
her.
Pink. What the fuck
It
is
was
pink?
Wait a minute. So it's like a blueberry.
It better not be.
Welcome to
No,
the
it has to be. It has to be skin tone.
Nope. Skin tone. But she can choose She can choose.
You got the strap.
She's like, you got the strap. How big is it, bitch?
Which that is a trans man with a penis.
Oh, word! I thought that was a chick the whole time.
No, sir. That man has.
Oh shit!
That man can go in the men's room and stand up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. If y'all don't know, my friend, he used to date Raven Simone a couple years ago. It's been a while, like 20 years, something like that. Like Raven was head over heels for him. He was. If they was married, he was going to wear her. If they was married, he was going to take half that shit.
Oh,
This
that
is
Nickelodeon money.
She bought him 2 Mercedes Benzes and everything.
Came to the hood.
But this goofy motherfucker, like, he wanted to show off the Benzes so bad that, like, he drove from California to Baltimore. This is when the S550s Benzes first came out. And he had a gray one. And he was like, I don't like this one. She was like, well, just keep it. I'll buy you another one. And she bought him another one. And then he was just getting so much love because, you know, LA and New York get shit before us. Like, that was one of the first joints that came out. And it's Raven Simone. So I'm sure, you know, she got that shit like early. And I mean, he was down here getting, that shit was like being in a spaceship. We was acting a fool in it ourselves. So he was here, home, and just having fun with a lot of women. And he had so much fun that he forgot that his residence and his girlfriend resided in California. So when he didn't bring his ass back home, when she wanted to bring him back home, but she gave him some leeway. He had Raven Simone credit cards, everything. I met Raven Simone. It was, she did the state fair. Actually, this Maryland State Fair that's going on now, she performed at the Maryland State Fair. So we got a chance to meet her when she did come in town. But when he didn't leave with her, she left with them S550s.
I want to put him on the truck.
Yep. Both of them.
Load him up.
And that was the end of it. And I haven't actually seen my friend ever since. And that was like 20 years ago. And Raven was on the cover of like Time magazine. I forgot how much money it was, but it was like let's just say like the $50 million woman or some crazy shit like that. But she was on the cover of Time magazine at that time. And I don't know where that motherfucker, probably in his mama's basement, some motherfucking way crying, looking at his ex-girlfriend now is putting on the strap, having sex with a white woman. Yep, that's it for the show. Have a good night. God bless.
Fuck do music.
Yep.
Hold up, man. Anybody drop real quick? Nothing dropping. So if nothing they drop it, get closing
we don't
thoughts.
care. I mean,
closing thoughts.
We don't care. My friend was dating Raven Simone. And this was his girlfriend. He had Raven Simone credit cards. She bought him 2 S550 Benzes. He drove them from California to Baltimore. So he could show off, which is fine. You know, show us like, nigga, oh shit. Because we knew Raven Simone was going to be performing at the at the state fair. And the nigga didn't go home. And he lost Raven Simone. And now Raven Simone cut her hair. She got a 1 to the grain. She straps on dildos. And she's fucking a white woman. Let this be a lesson to you.
My closing thought is love ain't easy, and if love was easy, it ain't real. On that note, this is Jam Friends Podcast, episode 277. I hope you enjoyed this pod as much as we enjoyed giving it to you.
Yeah.
I'll see y'all again next week. On that note, I'm going to close the pod off with a new slap for Vito.
Strong men, they
don't
always get the spotlight, but they carry the weight quietly.
Welcome to the Jay and Friends Podcast.